Well, it's past 7 o'clock. Fujine left for school and we're cleaning now. Sakura has time as well, so we relax and do the dishes. With the two of us, it doesn't take long. I was keeping an eye on Sakura because of her health, but she really seems okay now. It looks like her fever is gone and she's full of energy. No! Then, Sakura stammers a question, looking as nervous as she were breaking into somebody's house. Well, we don't have a choice. She looks down and she hands me a obento. It's not my usual lunchbox, and it seems Sakura prepared it for me. It has a cute shape and is wrapped in vivid colors. What kind of colors? Just vivid? The taste is guaranteed if Sakura made it, and I appreciate the fact that someone made lunch for me.
Thank you.
Sakura was done with cooking breakfast when I came to the living room this morning. I admired how early she got up, but it seems she actually woke up earlier than I thought. Well, if I remember correctly, I remember in the scene from Unlimited Blade Works, the reason why Shiro doesn't do that is because every time he cooks something, everyone wants to steal his food because of how great of a cook he is, as it turns out. Is there a different reason though? Not like I like to cook. I don't know about a guy's hobby being cooking, so I wish you'd keep it as something I can do. Well, it is your hobby, Shiro. I mean, come on. Oh wait, we're talking about why I don't make my own lunch. I mean, yeah, that's the reason. Sakura nods in satisfaction. To be accurate, it's the girls that take most of my lunch, but I don't say it because it's too pathetic, is it? Maybe they just like the food, I don't know. Issei, my true best friend, who doesn't steal my food. That was a funny animation right there, just looking us up and down. You know what I mean? Well, that's a good idea. The archery range isn't locked, and the club members rarely go there during lunchtime. Mitsuzuri might be there, but she's not so cruel as to eat someone else's lunch. Is she? Maybe. Yeah, and besides, Shiro was like a member of the archery club anyway, so it doesn't matter. Sakura presses her point. I nod to myself. Then, I don't know why, but Sakura is making a victory pose with a big smile, making a peace sign. Maybe some of Fujine's energy transferred to Sakura. Okay, we walk up the hill. There are more students around us than usual. It must be because there's no morning practice today.
時間はまだまだ大丈夫ですね。こんなゆっくりした朝は久しぶりです。
Sakura is walking happily beside me. I don't know why, but she's in a good mood.
俺はいつも通りなんだけど、まあ、さくらと一緒に登校するのは珍しいか。
はい。弓道部の朝練は休みなしですから。
そうだけど、朝練は自由参加だろ？大抵のやつは2日に一遍ぐらいの割合なんだから、さくらだって休めばいいのに。
それじゃ先輩、私が休んだら一緒に学校に行ってくれますか？
I'm teaching her bad habits.
そんなの当たり前だろ。同じところに行くんだから、さくらが嫌がっても一緒になる。
Forget the practice, just skip it.
それじゃってやっぱり無理でした。私下手だから一日でも休むと腕が下がっちゃいます。
Or I guess not. Sakura sticks her tongue out at herself.
そんなもんかな。あんまり比べるのも足だけど、さくらの腕は1年じゃダントツだぞ。形もなってるから1日2日間を置いても問題ないはずなんだが。
いいえ、私はまだ未熟です。今だって気を緩めると邪念が入るし、的が見えないなんてしょっちゅうだし、根が怠け者だから毎日びっしりやってないとずるずるダメになっちゃうたちなんです。
If that's how she feels, who am I to disagree? How she heavens feels, and I part with Sakura. My class is on the 3rd floor, and hers is on the 4th.
それじゃあ先輩、また後で。
ああ、授業中居眠りしたりするなよ。人間腹いっぱいだと眠くなるからな。
それなら心配無用です。もうとっくにお腹8分目になってますから。
Sakura goes up the stairs. I wave goodbye to her and head to my classroom. Bing bong. It's lunchtime. Shinji is absent, and so is Issei. Hey, what happened to Issei? I think, yeah, he's in the hospital? Oh, okay. I thought that... I believe Shiro said something about, you know, moving the people from Ryudo Temple to Kotomine, which would not be good. But I guess he's in the hospital instead. Yeah, he's in the... So we have the incident of Ryudo Temple. Now that I look around, I see that there are more people absent. It was just dropping like flies. But the number of absentees shouldn't get any higher, at least. The servant that was sucking the life force out of people in this town has been eliminated. There should be no problem, there should be no more unexplained comas.
そうだな。キャスターの被害に遭った人たちもすぐに元気になって戻ってくる。
I pull myself together. There are 4 masters remaining. 2 if you don't count Tosaka and Ilya, and I can't let my guard down until I know what kind of people they are. I mean, I guess, yeah, technically, we never actually met, like, the samurai assassin, you know? So, we still assume there is another assassin, which is true. This is replaced by someone else. Somehow, I don't know. Well, anyway. Day. We speak out in unison. I bump into Tosaka the instant I go out into the hallway.
ちょっとあって何よあって人の顔を見るなり失礼なんじゃない？
あのな、驚いたのはそっちもだろ。今のセリフはそっくりそのまま返してやる。それに昨日の電話、一体何なんだよ。来るなって言ったり来いって言ったり、ずいぶん勝手じゃないか、遠坂。
昨日のは特例よ。竜道寺のマスターが消えた後、あなたが学校を休んでれば何かあったって思うでしょ。竜道寺の件を教えたのは私なんだから、エミヤ君に何かあったら困るじゃない。
I'm surprised. Did Tosaka feel responsible because she told me about it?
そっか。サンキュー、遠坂。心配してくれてたんだな。
そんなことないわよ。私はただ情報提供者として事の顛末が知りたいだけなんだから。
And also the fact that, if I remember correctly, I mean, I assume it's the same in all 3 rounds, but she's the one that, like, brought us back to life in the first place, so...
それなら昨日電話で言っただろ。キャスターとそのマスターは倒した。竜道寺にはもう何もないぞ。
I feel like she'd be attached, to someone she saved the life of, either way. Tosuka looks serious all of a sudden. Yeah, we defeated Caster. I mean, it was pretty easy, by the way, Tosuka.
俺なんかおかしなこと言ったか。
エミヤ君を信じてないわけじゃないけど、もう一度だけ確認するわ。あなた本当にキャスターを倒したの？
Yes?
いくら俺でも勝敗ぐらいわかる。セイバーは完全にキャスターを消滅させた。キャスターのマスターだってもう。
He was Mo Shinrieru when he got there.
分かったわ。ならそのことで話があるの。ちょっと屋上まで付き合って。
Okay.
キャスターが消えてない？
Or she hasn't disappeared, thought we killed her.
エミヤ君がキャスターを倒したのが2日前でしょ。なのに昨日も例の昏睡事件は起きた。それも魔力を奪われた人たちは今までより重い衰弱状態にあったわ。
そんなバカな。俺たちは確かに。
分かってる。あなたが嘘を言うわけないし勘違いしてるとも思えないけど、実際に私とアーチャーはキャスターらしき影を見たのよ。
そうか。じゃあ本当にキャスターは生きていて、まだ街中から魔力を集めてるっていうのか。
断言できないけどそういうことね。けど竜道寺の雰囲気が変わったってことだけはわかる。あなたたちはキャスターを倒したけど、キャスターは未だ存在する。今確かなのはそれだけよ。
I wonder. Either Caster, like, somehow did a substitution jutsu or whatever, so it seemed like she died, but she's still alive, or the new owner, because we saw in that interlude, it seems kind of obvious, the new owner of Ryudo Temple, maybe he's doing something very similar to what Caster was doing, right? This explains why she feels different from yesterday. Tosuka is probably getting doubts about this war. A servant disappears if its master is defeated. A servant cannot avoid death in this world if it is completely defeated. But Caster still exists, in spite of taking both of these penalties. She's a violation that completely overthrows the fundamentals of the Holy Grail War.
そうか。で、トサカはどう思ってるんだ？
私？
ああ、おかしいって思ってるんだろ。お前が聖杯戦争を降りるとは思えない。けど、今は聖杯の奪い合いよりキャスターのことをはっきりさせたいんじゃないのか。
エミヤ君の思ってる通りよ。今回の聖杯戦争はどうもきな臭いわ。父さんに聞いていたものとは違う気がするのよね。なんていうか、私たちの知らないところで違うことが行われてる気がするの。
Yeah, we did learn the Holy Grail War is basically a big sham. By the way, we did learn this in the other timelines, but usually at the very end though, not this early. Different, huh? I don't have the liberty to think about such a thing because the Holy Grail War itself is beyond me. But if a legitimate master like Tosuka feels that way, it must be true.
じゃあトサカはその。
自分で納得がいくまで聖杯戦争のルールには従わない。誰かに利用されるのは仕方ないけど、利用された自分が誰にどんな危害を加えるのかわからないのは気に食わない。そういうの嫌でしょ。だからはっきりさせるまで他のマスターといがみ合うのはやめるつもり。
She declares her stance. Tosuka's eyes show her determination and seems to be asking for my stance.
そうか。それは休戦宣言ってことでいいのかな？
Okay, we still end up, getting a truce in this route.
宮君が受けてくれるならね。この件が片付くまであなたが私と敵対しないのなら、私も危害は加えないわ。
Tosuka asks me silently with her eyes. She doesn't even need to ask.
それはこっちのセリフだよ。遠坂が手を出してこない限り、俺も遠坂とは戦わない。それにもし戦う時が来たとしても、それは正々堂々とだ。その時が来るまでは
I want to cooperate with Tosuka.
決まりね。分かってたけど、いい返事がもらえて嬉しいわ。
I believe, let's see, I'm trying to remember, it's like our relationship with Tosuka kind of changes per route, but like I believe in the Fate route we had an alliance, right? We decide to work together. In the second route, at least the canon one, is that we don't work with her, and she attacks us and everything, but we ended up making a truce anyway at the end. So I guess it's like going very similar to what happened in the Unlimited Blade Works route, except she doesn't try to murder us, that's a difference. Anyway. Yeah, the canon one. I mean, it's kind of hard to remember. I don't know. Because there's a lot of like bad ends the Unlimited Blade Works route, right? I believe like the canon one is the fact that, we reject her, and then she tries to murder us, and then, we ended up having a truce anyway at the end. So it's like very similar. Glad here all the same. Tosuka holds up her right hand. I realize that she's wanting to shake hands, and... I try to suppress my face from turning red as I shake her hand.
よし、契約成立ね。少しの間だろうけど、よろしく頼むわ、エミヤ君。
We made a deal with the devil. Oh no. Tosuka firmly shakes my hand. Her hand is soft, much more delicate than mine. No. Just remembers vampires. I'm an idiot. What the hell am I thinking at a time like this? Wow.
どうしたのエミヤ君。急に汗かいたりして。なんか心拍数も上がってるけど。
いや、なんでもない。ただの風邪だ。飯食えば治る。飯食えば治るんで、そろそろ昼飯にしよう。
I quickly let go of Tosuka's hand. Then, Tosuka's expression turns wicked.
ははこの前相談された時にもしかしてって思ったけど、やっぱりそうなんだ。慣れてるような印象だけど、本当はそうでもなかったわけね。意外っていうか、イメージ通りっていうか。
Tosuka really stares at me from head to toe.
なんだよ。言いたいことあんならはっきり言えよな。黙ってるのは良くないんだぞ。
別にエミヤ君のことが少し分かっただけだから気にしないで。は、口にするつもりないから怯えなくていいわよ。
怯えてなんかない。言いたきゃ勝手に言えばいいだろ。
あら、言っていいの？
She grins. Man, how can such an evil smile exist in this world? Oh, the small text. Look at that small text.
何？小さくて聞こえないんだけど。
すまん。口にしないでくれ。言われたらひどくショックを受けそうだ。特にお前の口から聞かされると2倍や3倍じゃ済まない気がする。
そうなら黙ってあげてもいいけど。
Tosuka withdraws with an expression of victory. And instant I regain my peace of mind.
エミヤ君、好きな子のリコーダーが気になるタイプでしょ。
って言ってんじゃねえかこの悪魔。
だからね、人間ってのは本当のことを言われると怒ると思うのよ。
Tosuka ponders as she eats my lunch. She came to the rooftop empty-handed, which of course meant that she didn't have her lunch. Then it was only natural for her to target mine.
いいから食べろ。たく、弁当持ってないくせにさ、どうして箸だけは完備してんだよ。
Oh, that's a little weird. Yeah.
箸いつも持ち歩いてんのか？
これは教室を出るときに持ってきただけよ。エミヤ君、 この前もお昼ご飯持ってたから今日も分けてもらえばいいかなって。でもしお弁当だった時を考えて事前に箸を用意したんだけど。
It was all according to Keikaku.
あのさ、その用意周到さはどこか論点がずれてると思うんだが。
Bring some food before you bring chopsticks.
細かいことは気にしない気にしない。エミヤくんだって2人分のお弁当を持ってきてたんだから結果オーライじゃない。
Weren't we supposed to be having lunch with Sakura, by the way? No, this isn't 2 people's worth of food. It's just that Sakura made too much.
まあいいか。俺一人じゃ食いきれなかったのも確かだしな。ま、父さん、さっきから野菜ばっかり食うなよな。肉も食え、肉も。俺ば。
その唐揚げ味付け甘いから苦手なのよ。だいたい女の子にお肉なんか勧めないでよね。ちゃんと自分で分量測ってるんだから、食べないってことはストップサインなの。
嘘つけ。お前焼肉で遠慮しないタイプだろ。もう絶対そう。俺がちまちま塩辛つまんでる時にわんこそばを食すがごときに霜降りカルビを食べるんだ。その量、その勢いたるや、俺の財布の中身などお構いなしで、むしろ破産させる気に違いない。そしてひとしきり満足した後にはこう言うんだ。今回は手加減してあげたわ。
Okay. Shiro's has interesting imagination. I try to get back at her for what she said earlier.
言うじゃないエミヤくん。あながち否定できないところが恐ろしいわ。
No. You're the scary one, Tosaka.
けどお菓子のお弁当よね。量はすっごく多いのに盛り付けとかラッピングとか女の子っぽいじゃない？エミヤくん、もしかして料理好き？
Well, what a coincidence. I think I heard the same exact thing this morning.
まあ嫌いじゃないけど、今日の弁当は俺じゃなくてさくらが作ってくれたもんだ。ああ、さくらっていうのは父さか？どうした？砂糖の塊でも噛んだか？
あっちゃー、やっちゃったか。
Tosaka sighs and puts away her chopsticks.
ごちそうさま。あとはエミヤくん一人で食べて。
I mean, yeah, that lunchbox was meant for Shiro, so the fact that she's eating out of it as well is a bit rude. I think she realizes that now. Or Tosaka gets away awkwardly. Well, it's fine if she's full already. I was nervous eating lunch next to Tosaka, now I can enjoy a little peace of mind. I head back to my classroom. It's a few minutes before 5th period starts, and the hallway is full of students going back to their classrooms. I can't remember, were we supposed to go to the archery club and eat with Sakura instead? Or maybe, I don't know, I don't remember. In contrast, the stairs are quiet and empty. Not many students go to a different floor to eat. There, I bump into Sakura. She looks away awkwardly as soon as she sees me. What could be wrong with her? She was so energetic this morning, but she looks depressed now.
Sakura!
I call out to her, but before I can say anything else...
ごめんさくら、間が悪かったわ。
Tosaka steps forward.
間が悪いなんてことはないです。先輩と遠坂先輩が一緒にいても、私は別に。
だから違うんだって。ちょっとね、用があって私からエミヤくんを呼びつけたの。ついでに言うと、エミヤくんもあなたとの約束をすっぽかしたわけじゃないわ。こいつ、単に分かってなかっただけだから。
なんだよそれ。さくらとの約束って別に何かあったわけじゃ。
バカ。お弁当を作ったってことはあんたと一緒に食べたいってことじゃない。さくらが怒るのも当たり前よ。
Hold on. Am I a dense, protagonist? We never made any promise to eat together.
先輩、それなら弓道場で昼食をとるのはどうでしょう。お昼なら道場も空いてますし、 お茶も入れられますし、誰もいないから静かだし。
And when I look, I see that Sakura's lunch is untouched. That's right. What was I thinking? Tosaka's absolutely right to call me an idiot.
ごめん、さくら。俺、間抜けにも程がある。
いいんです先輩。だってほら、ちゃんと約束したわけじゃないし、私もそうなったらいいなって思っただけで。
よくない。行くぞ、さくら。今からでも間に合う。
We're gonna go right now. Eat the lunch super fast.
道場で手っ取り早く済ませれば。
I grab Sakura's hand and start running. But
間に合うわけないでしょ。あと3分で何ができるっていうのよ。
eat really fast. In 3 minutes. Tosaka's calm analysis stops me. I panicked because I felt guilty for breaking the promise, but Tosaka is 100% right.
いいんです先輩。遠坂先輩の言う通り、教室に戻らないとダメですよ。
Ah.
けど、さくら。
いいえ、気にしないでください。私、今ので十分嬉しかったです。ありがとうございました。
I don't know what to say when she makes a face like that.
それじゃあ、失礼しますね。先輩たちも早く戻らないと遅刻しちゃいますよ。
Sakura goes up the stairs with her lunch in hand.
じゃあ私も行くけど。学校が終わったらすぐに商店街にある中華飯店に行っておいて。そこで待ってるから。
Chinese restaurant. Okay. Then, Tosaka leaves a strange message before she leaves for her classroom. Okay, well, Chiro being idiots. That's nothing new. 5th period ends and the room empties out quickly. It's not even 2 o'clock yet.
気は進まないけど、遠坂に言われたしな。
I mean, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's really bad to break your promise. But also, the Holy Grail War is kind of serious. You know, the whole city at least is at stake. Maybe even the whole world. So maybe that's what made Shiro forget. There's nothing I can do here, so I guess I'll go to the shopping district. Time to go to the Chinese restaurant, I guess. There's only one Chinese restaurant in the entire shopping district. Okay. That makes it easy, I guess. How do you say that? Koshuen Saikan Taizan. Taizan? Koshuen Saikan Taizan. It's an ominous dungeon in the shopping district with no windows to show you what's inside. Most first-time customers run away after seeing the place. The manager, a favorite of the neighborhood association, is a strange little Chinese man nicknamed Small Manager. Strange little Chinese man. Batsu-san has a tendency to fill every dish with red pepper. In other words, the food's hot. Yeah, really hot. I hate spicy food. I can't eat spicy stuff. Imagine being stabbed in the tongue and then having salt rubbed into it, and you'll be on the right track. By the way, the other day, I didn't know, okay. I did something stupid the other day because I didn't know, because I was trying to order something, it had Chipotle in it. I did not know what Chipotle meant, but I heard from other people that it's delicious for some reason. So I ordered something with Chipotle in it. As it turns out, Chipotle is spicy. I didn't know that. I'm an idiot. That's why, I don't know, kind of ruined my food there, but it's whatever. The thing is, I mean, I don't know, spicy food, like, I can eat it, it's just that, you know, spicy, obviously, so it's painful to eat. I don't know. I can't eat it. It's not for me. It makes you sweaty, too. Ugh. Anyway. This restaurant's infernal seasonings have given me a general distaste for Chinese food. Well, I don't know, not all Chinese food is spicy. It doesn't help that the manager keeps adding aru at the end of every sentence. Oh yeah, isn't that like a stereotype? You know, and any kind of like Chinese person, like any kind of Japanese anime, they just add aru to the end of a sentence, but I feel like that doesn't make any sense. I don't think every Chinese person does that. It's a weird stereotype in Japanese anime. And now I'm entering this terrible dungeon willingly. The manager will bring a menu as soon as he sees me. That'll be the end of it. At the very least, I'll have to order something that uses sweet vinegar. It'll turn out horrible if I order something like twice cooked pork, and Mapo Tofu is out of the question. That stuff is dangerous. It'll melt my tongue. I hear the judge of hell pulls out your tongue, so such an awful food could easily come from there. The manager traveled abroad to train his cooking arts, so maybe he trained with the devils. Mapo Tofu. It's almost 2:30. I promised to be here right after school, so I can't hesitate any longer. I don't know why I have to get pumped up to go into a restaurant, but here it's necessary. I'm not sure what Tosuka was thinking when she said we would meet here, but I'm sure she's regretting it now. Wait.
Hmm? 来たか、エミヤ。時間があったのでな。先に食事を進めていた。
Yorokube. The priest is eating Mapo Tofu. As it turns out, you do get a Mapo Tofu craft essence very often in the gacha and Fate Grand Order. I'm speechless. It used to be Black Keys, but now it's Mapo Tofu. Why is Kotomine here? Why is he eating Mapo Tofu that looks like a boiling pot? And why is he eating it so fast? He's sweating, but he never stops for a drink, spiritedly moving his hands as if they will never move again if he stops. Actually, is he just being stubborn? He's eating it way too fast. Or is it that good? It looks as if the spicy oil and red pepper were cooked together for 100 years just to be used in that dish. Then this is bad. The restaurant and Kotomine are both bad. That food has dangerous amounts of spice. It can't be explained in any other way. Man, the eating sounds are on point. I imagine the voice actor had to, like, you know, make those eating sounds. Maybe he was actually eating Mapo Tofu in the studio as he recorded this. That would be amazing. Because I am familiar with the meme of Mapo Tofu because I saw on YouTube actually. There's a scene, some kind of like mini game I think, where you play as Kotomei Kirei and he's eating Mapo Tofu or something like that. The priest talks as he keeps eating. I take caution as I sit across from him. Well, I'm not too sure what I'm on guard against. I watch his movements. Amazing. He only has about 2 more mouthfuls left. Yeah, Mapo Tofu. I don't know what Mapo Tofu actually is, but I mean, I assume it's very spicy. I watch in amazement when Kotomine suddenly stops eating. Our eyes meet. Kotomine watches me with his usual oppressive eyes and...
Kuka.
Kuka!
I reply with all my might. Kuka? The priest frowns a bit before he finishes the Mapo Tofu. Huh? Did my reply disappoint him? Your friend eats Mapo Tofu all the time? Maybe he's a fake priest, you know? You ever wonder about that? Maybe his name is Kotomine Kirei. The only one waiting for me is Kotomine. It seems he asked Tosuka to invite me here. He's lying. Even if it is true, he should have picked a better restaurant.
では望み通り本題に入るとしよう。リンからキャスターが生きているという話は聞いたな。
ああ、キャスターはまだ限界していて、町の人間から魔力を集めてるって言うんだろ。
そうだ。その件と関係があるかは分からんが、お前がキャスターを倒した夜、竜道寺にはもう一体サーバントがいてな。風貌、戦闘スタイルから言ってアサシンだと思われるが、断言はできない。
アサシン？キャスターの他にもアサシンが竜道寺にいたっていうのか。
I was wondering how he knew this, but if I remember correctly, yeah, Lancer is Kutamiri Kirei's servant. We don't, well, Shiro doesn't know this in this route, but I do, because we play the other route, so yeah, that's why he knows. And technically, he's, I guess, you know, at the moment, Kotomine is kicked out of the war because his servant's dead. But then again, he has Mr. Goldie, so I guess maybe not. You know, maybe he's still scheming in the background. Anyway.
感知できなかったのだろう。アサシンはそう強力な英霊ではないが、特性として気配の遮断がある。隠密はアサシンの得意分野だからな。いかなセーバーとて、アサシンが完全に引きこもってしまえば見つけようがないだろう。
Yes, I think we heard about this before. Like from the very beginning, you know, the idea that assassin can like be stealthy, you know, kill you in your sleep maybe. Then that means assassin was at the Ryudo temple on the night we defeated Caster. Was he hiding near us, trying to find an opening to attack?
それは分かった。けど、なんだって俺にそんなことを教えるんだ。一人のマスターに肩入れはしないんじゃないのか、あんたは。
何？これは情報交換に過ぎん。私の知ることはそれだけだ。その代価として、ここ数日お前が体験した出来事を教えろ。前回とは違うものが動いている気がしてならんのだ。
You don't say.
教えたくないのならそれでも構わん。今のは忠告として聞いたと思えばいい。
そんなことするか。教えてもらったからには代償ぐらい払う。一方的に話されたことだけど必要なことだったからな。
相変わらず義理がたいことだな、エミヤシロ。
The priest smiles in satisfaction. It seems he knows every move I'm going to make. But I'm not going to fall for his tricks that easily.
話はする。けど、その前に聞いておくぞ。ことみね、あんた、なんでそんなことを知ってるんだ？
How do you know such a thing?
竜道寺にアサシンがいるなんて、サーバントでもいない限りわからないことだろう。
Phoenix Wright music starts to play. Objection! No, he shouldn't know even if he does have a servant. Neither Saber nor Archer, Tosca's servant, could tell.
なあに、単純な話だ。私のランサーが竜道寺でアサシンに敗れた。奴が消滅する寸前の映像をマスターである私が回収したに過ぎん。
Oh, he's just putting it out there. He's not hiding it. Then the priest simply states something absurd.
私もマスターだと言った。お前も口にしたではないか。サーバントでもいない限りわからないと。いや、実にその通りだったな。
No, we know this. We as the... yeah.
ランサーは消滅し、私は今回の聖杯戦争におけるマスターではなくなった。お前たちの敵ではなくなったということだ。
I mean, again, we know this, so it's not surprising. But also, you do have another servant. He has gold hair. He's very arrogant, by the way. But well, Shiro doesn't know that.
話はそれだけか。ではお前の番だ。ここ数日、何と出会い何を見た？
The atmosphere becomes heavy in an instant. He doesn't allow me any questions. He wants answers. I have a lot of things I want to ask him, but I have to answer him first. In as much detail as possible, I'll recount what happened to me after making my contract with Saber 4 days ago. Also that weird, like, sensual, wet dream. I describe it to him very vividly. Anyway, the story lasts for about 30 minutes. I haven't done much as a master. The information I provided is mostly useless. But the priest takes great interest in Mapo Tofu.
マト造剣。とうに老衰したかと思っていたが、未だに現役とはな。人の血をすする妖怪というのは本当だったか。
Bloodsucking, eh?
じいさんが人の血をすする妖怪。
そうだ。マトウの魔術は九州でな。6代前の魔術師であったマトウ造剣は際立った無質界だったと聞く。
You know, now this is a horrible thought, but now I'm imagining that same dream, you know, when Rin was like sucking Shiro's blood, you know, but instead of Rin, it was Zoken. Anyway. Using bugs doesn't mean his familiar is a bug, right? Or another way to use bugs is...
待ってくれ。虫使いって、その虫を媒体にして毒を使うやつのことか。何百匹もの毒虫を壺に入れて最後まで生き残った虫で呪いを打つっていう。
いや、孤独の類ではない。もとより呪詛はマキリの専門外だ。彼らが行う魔術は必ず自らの肉体に成果が返るもの。呪いなど行っては相手と共倒れになるだろう。
じゃあ読んで字のごとく虫を使い魔にしてるってことか。
なあ、マトウ造剣は他人の血を吸うだけの妖怪だ。人の血を吸うことで若さを保ち、肉体を変貌させ、数百年を生き抜いたというが、さて。
sucking blood, bugs, basically, I guess, basically like mosquitoes, I guess. He's literally drinking blood. It's a vampire, I guess.
リンの父親の話ではすでに死にたい。白日のもとには出られないということだったが。
Well, yeah, he's basically a bug vampire.
日の下に出られない。そういえば、会った時はどっちも夜だったけど。
He sucks on people's blood to prolong his life, and he can't walk under the light of the sun. That's just like...
ことみね、マトウ造剣は吸血鬼なのか。
あれは吸血鬼というよりは吸血虫だよ。性質も性格も陰湿なナメクジだ。
Well, actually, I wonder... Well, if I remember correctly, in the Tight Moon universe in general, there are vampires. Like, vampires are a real thing. It's not just a myth. But I guess he's not exactly a vampire? He insults Zoken. It seems Kotomania really hates that old man.
数百年も生きてるって言ったな。じゃあ、あのじいさんもマスターだったことがあるのか。
いや、マトウ造剣がマスターだったことはない。奴はマトウ家の相談役のようなものだが、何分数百年と生きた妖怪だ。何か私たちが知らない方法でマスターになるという策を凝らしたのかもしれん。
Yes, Tsukihime.
じゃあ、
Well, vampires.
マスターのいなくなったキャスターと契約しているのは、もしかして。
さあな。だが気を許していい相手ではない。奴が表舞台に出てきた以上、確かな賞賛があってのことだろう。今回のマトウのマスターは、マキリにおける最悪の魔術王の呪語を受けているということだ。
Shinji said he hasn't given up, and he has the backing of Mapo Zoken. He lost his command spell, but that old man might be able to give him a new servant.
参考になった。マキリのご老人が動いているのならば、この異常事態もうなずける。監督役として被害の拡大に備えるとしよう。
Will you do that, Kotomine? I don't know. I don't think so. Kotomine nods to himself and relaxes.
監督役ね。昨日まで俺たちに隠れてマスターだった男が何を。
そう言うな。 もとより私に望みなどない。ランサーを得たのもより良い願望者に聖杯を与えたかっただけだ。
You kinda indirectly killed me though, Kotomine.
それもここまでだな。
Yeah.
あとはマスター同士で決めることだ。
Even besides that, you're evil, so it's kinda like, I don't know.
ま、私的な意見を言わせてもらえば、お前かリン、そのどちらかに聖杯が与えられればいいと思っている。
Do you? I don't know about that. That's like a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. I frown. The priest is serious. He just said that he doesn't need a holy grail. In fact, he clearly told me that he wants either Rin or I to obtain it.
なんでだよ。あんただってマスターになったからには聖杯が欲しかったんだろう。叶えるべき願いってのがあったんじゃないのか。
そうだな。望みはないが目的はあった。だがそれは聖杯で叶えるべきことではない。私の目的はそれほど真剣なものではないし、私本人が叶えても意味のないものだ。
A goal that is meaningless if he achieves it himself.
なんだよそれ。謎かけならよそでやってくれ。
老婆心のつもりなのだがな。私とお前は同じだ。明確な望みがない者同士、救いなど求めてはいない。
Okay, thanks, Uncle Kotomine. He keeps giving us this weird, like, ambiguous advice.
ゆえに、少しでも早く気がつけば楽になれると思ったのだが。
I feel like he has grabbed my heart in his hand. The priest's words seep into my mind like a curse.
小峰、お前。
I constrict my wavering eyes and glare at him. And then... Mapo Tofu! Another order! The second and third plates of Mapo Tofu are placed on the table. Oh no. Kotomine picks up his spoon. I'm sure of it. He ordered more servings beforehand. Our eyes meet. Kotomine stares at me with oppressive eyes and...
食うのか?
Kuka.
食べない。
Tabenai, I don't want to eat it. I answer him with a straight face. Are you sure? You don't want to do a Mapo Tofu contest? No? Okay. I leave Ensakam Taizan. It's because Kotomine had no intention of talking anymore and started eating the Mapo Tofu. Nom 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 nom. As I leave the restaurant with a heartburn.
私は戦いから降りた身だが、お前とリンは未だマスターだ。造剣は陰湿だぞ。せいぜい気をつけることだ。
The priest warns me as if it's someone else's problem. You know, I wonder if Kotomine, has he always loved Mapo Tofu? Or did he found his new love just then? You know, maybe he'll stop being evil. You know, maybe he'll find a new calling in Mapo Tofu. Becomes the Mapo Tofu priest. Interlude. Win enters a damp room. From the open door comes two sets of footsteps. One kicks the ground in a hurry, and the other is being let in as if being pulled. Thump. A heavy sound echoes through the room. It's the sound of Mato Shinji, the one who came to this room in a hurry, pushing in the person he brought with him. Who's the person? There are marks made by something wriggling around on the floor of the secret room. Mato Shinji knows what these tracks are. These are from the strange creatures that his grandfather, Mato Zoken, raises. These little bugs. Mato Shinji pushes the person he led here into the center of the room. He talks from the top of the stairs. The secret room is filled with the signs of the creatures. An ordinary person would likely be overcome by terror the moment they enter this room. But this person is an exception. The things slither away from the person. Are they scared or have they lost interest? The unseen creatures do not approach the figure. The presence merely quivers around the figure.
新しい本を作ってくれよ。まだ2個残ってるはずだろ。
A new book, eh? The command spell, I guess? The presence in the room replies to his voice. Yeah, 2 more left. I mean, usually we get 3 command spells. So I can only surmise, is that the right word? I don't know. I can only assume that a command spell was used to make the original book, I guess. The presence in the room replies to his voice. The darkness undulates as if liking the order.
言う通りにすればすぐ帰っていいからさ。お前だってそうしたいんだろ?
There's no reply. The only sound in the room is the annoying cry of the worms.
いいかい? あいつとはいずれ戦うしかないんだ。これ以上わがままを言っていると。
Mato Shinji declares that she will have to fight that person herself. The person pushed into the room trembles. That is not allowed. The old man who Mato Shinji calls master will not allow it. But this person knows Shinji is not the type to follow his master's orders. He is filled with hatred towards Emiyashiro right now. His mind no longer has the tolerance to accept no for an answer. The old man forced him away from battle out of concern for his life, but the concern itself is an unforgivable insult to him. A change occurs after a long silence. A figure appears in a flash of light. The presence of the creatures flees to the corners of the room like an ebbing tide. Even the unintelligent beasts understand how powerful the materialized woman is.
そうそう。あとは全部僕に任せればいいんだ。
Long hair and a slender, tall figure. The one clothed all in black is a servant called Ryder. Okay, I guess she's not dead.
今一度聞きましょう。シンジ、私を刺激するのは自らの身を守るためだけですね。
The black servant asks. She is looking up from the bottom of hell, from the preserve of the creatures.
ああ、何かと物騒だからさ。頼りになる護衛が欲しかったんだ。
Mato Shinji does not hide his joy of becoming a master again and spits out words covered with lies. Okay, Shinji's back in the battle, I guess. I thought we killed Ryder, but I guess not. He survived, apparently. It's almost 4 o'clock when I get out of the restaurant. I have no business in the shopping district, so all that's left is to go home, but...
マト増健。シンジとサクラの祖父か。
I have a bad feeling about this. I don't feel like going straight home, so I decide to take a detour. I see Sakura's shoes. Considering the time, I bet Sakura is already back from her club.
ただいまってなんださくら寝ちゃってるじゃないか。
Her club practice must have been tiring, as Sakura is sleeping in the living room. She must be exhausted, as she's lying on the floor rather than having her head on the table.
だよな。風邪気味だっていうのに学校と部活。おまけにうちの手伝いだもんな。さくら頑張りすぎだ。
I go past the living room, trying not to wake her up, and... I bring a blanket from my room. Blanket.
毛布もかけないで寝たらまた風邪ひくぞ。
I don't know why I say blanket. Blanket. I carefully drape the blanket over her. Then... She must be half asleep, as Sakura looks up at me with empty eyes. Her gesture is different. It's not the Sakura I know who stands and smiles in the kitchen wearing an apron. Her gesture is more erotic than I've ever seen on her. Ero.
さくら、毛布持ってきたけど。
Nervously, I try to explain myself. At that instant... Okay. Sakura's arms wrap around my neck. Her breath is near me. Okay. I'm intensely aware of her femininity, no matter how hard I try to ignore it. I can't breathe or talk properly. Sakura is half asleep. You need only look at her eyes to see that. So I have to shake her off me. I have to get away from her, but... I can't take my eyes off of her. Okay. Her hair streams down her neck. Her lips let out a seductive sigh. And her breasts are pushing up her shirt. I'm reading fanfiction again. Having her mature woman's body so close is making me dizzy. Her hands tense up a bit. Our faces near each other. I'm entranced by her lips, unable to resist. My reasoning is frozen. Everything I prohibited, everything I shouldn't have noticed, such boring censors are being destroyed.
Sakura.
My heart is pounding. Doki doki. The sound of pounding heart fills my eardrums. My head empties out and...
Shiro, 帰ってきたのですか?
Hey, what's up, Saber? It's funny how the music just stops. Bam. I jump back. Whoa! I display a speed and quick wittiness I never shown before and land on top of the table. Combat roll.
素晴らしい動きです。しかしシロ、テーブルの上に乗るのはどうかと思うのですが。
そうだな。ちょっと気が動転してた。
I slowly step down to the floor. Sakura is... Her hands are lowered, and she's sleeping again.
シロ、顔が真っ赤ですが、何かあったのですか? 視線も落ち着かないようですし、気にかかることでも。
別に何でもない。それより道場に場所を変えよう。さくらを寝かせといてやりたいし、夕飯まで手合わせしたい。
うん、いい心がけです、シロ。昨日の休息で私の体調も万全ですし、今夜の戦いに備えるとしましょうか。
Saber heads to the dojo without questioning my suspicious behavior. I'm saved. I'm glad Saber didn't see us like that, but I'm more glad that I didn't do anything on the spur of the moment. If I'd done anything to Sakura while she was half asleep, I would kill myself out of shame. Okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know, it's like you don't take advantage of someone if they're not fully conscious.
ほどほどにしないとダメです。突き指でも大変なのに、指の骨が折れかかるなんて普通じゃないと思います。
さくら、もうちょっとゆっくり包帯巻いてくれ。頼む。
I guess this is after a session of being beat up by Saber once again.
痛いのは当たり前です。こんな怪我してるのに放っておいたら腫れるに決まってるじゃないですか。これも天末と思って諦めてください。
Sakura tapes up my middle finger. Her movements are quick and accurate. She must get lots of She must get lots of practice treating jammed fingers in an archery club. She's skillful, but isn't this a bit rough for Sakura?
それにセーバーさんもセーバーさんです。先輩より上手ならもう少しやりようがあるんじゃないですか。先輩、体のところどころが腫れ上がってて、これじゃお風呂にも入れません。
さくら、言葉を返しますが、それはシローが望んだことです。私はシローの要求に応えたに過ぎない。それに今夜の怪我はシローにも責任がある。自分から手合わせを願ったというのに、集中力が全くなかったのですから。
Saber glares at me in complaint. There's not much I can say when she puts it like that.
その不確かな気持ちのまま道場に入るなんて先輩らしくないですよね。
全くです。一体何に気を取られていたのですか、シローは。竹刀を握っても見ているのは空ばかりで、気迫が全く感じられなかった。
いや、それはその。
The cause is standing right here in front of me, but there's no way I can say that. Just thinking about it makes my heart jump.
先輩、まだ痛いところがあるんですか？
Sakura looks at me with worry.
いや、もう大丈夫だ。食いすぎで胃がもたれただけだから、お茶でも入れてくれれば助かる。
I quickly move my face away from Sakura. As always, every single time, I notice a trend where all the waifus, every time they just get close to Shiro's face, he always gets flustered. It happens so many times in the visual novel.
そうですね。それじゃあ食後のお茶入れてきます。
It's just a thing that happens, I don't know. It's the curse of Emiya Shiro. Sakura stands up to go to the kitchen. This is really bad for my heart. Her body is engraved in my mind, and I get conscious of her whenever she comes near me.
セイバーさん、お茶でいいですか？
はい。ぬるめでお願いします。
Sakura promptly brews some tea. Her gestures are supposed to be familiar, but I feel like I'm seeing them for the first time. Doki doki. Damn, why do I keep remembering it? There's something wrong with me, just like Saber said. Just looking at Sakura reminds me of how she looked earlier, and her soft, succulent lips. It's shameful. Sakura is an important underclassman, and a family member to me. So why am I now conscious of her like this? Because she has big boobs, basically. Damn it. I know, I really do. Sakura is beautiful. I've been aware of it for quite a while now. But in spite of that, I acted as her senpai. I like Sakura. Having her around became normal for me before I knew it, and I found it to be great comfort. But it's always been a different sort of affection. I've never wanted to embrace Sakura. I knew she was a girl, but I never viewed her as someone of the opposite sex. But now, I'm beginning to think it's not that I never viewed her as a girl, but that I was trying not to view her as a girl.
先輩。
Okay.
どうぞ。お茶入りました。
I mean, I guess the whole like childhood friend trope and everything.
ああ、サンキュー、さくら。
どういたしまして。先輩も夕食ご苦労様でした。
Sakura smiles happily. Seeing her smile makes me happy as well. It seems she really liked the pork meatloaf with egg and vegetables. Sakura hands the tea to Saber as well and sits down. Saber must enjoy tea as she receives it with satisfaction.
いただきます。しかし、タイガはどうしたのでしょうね。ここのところ、彼女の姿はあまり見ませんが。
なあ、藤姉ならさっき連絡があって、今夜は来れないって。詳しくは聞けなかったけど、病院を回るとかなんとか言ってた。
そうですか。タイガはシローのくせに詳しいですから、もう少し話が聞きたかったのですが。仕方ありません。シローの強化は次の機会にするとしましょう。
もしかして昨日と今日の稽古はまだ序の口だったのかな。
当然です。今までの鍛錬は単に今のシローができることを体で知ってもらっただけですから。シローの特性を生かした生存方法を考慮するのはこれからです。
Special characteristics. What's that?
そうか。ハードっぽいな、それ。
厳しいというのであれば厳しいですが、そもそも今までの鍛錬は準備運動に過ぎません。
うわ。
Are you serious? I don't know if I should be thankful or not that Fujine isn't coming tonight.
何ですか今のため息は。シロ、これはあなたのためになることであって。さくら。
Saber looks at Sakura. I follow her gaze. Hey. Oh, not again. Is she collapsing again or something? Sakura's breathing painfully. I run to her and shake her shoulders.
先輩、何でしょうか。
バカ、なんでしょうかじゃないだろう。お前、また俺たちに黙って無理よ。
No, she's not. She looks healthy, her shoulders aren't hot, and she's just looking up at me in wonder.
あれ、今そのさくらが苦しそうにしてたから。
いえ、違いますよ。私、ちょっと寝ちゃってただけです。
Ah, you're a narcoleptic, I see. Just falls asleep in the middle of a conversation. Or, well, maybe she wasn't talking to us. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Well, Sakura smiles in embarrassment.
脅かすな。昨日の今日なんだ。風がぶり返したと思っただろ。
すみません。今日は一日中眠くて、気を抜くとまぶたが落ちちゃうんです。
そっか。まあ夕方も寝てたしな。疲れてるならもう休んでいいんだぞ。後片付けは俺がやっとくから。
そうですね。それじゃあお言葉に甘えて先に失礼させてもらいます。
Sakura bows and exits the living room. She's walking steadily, so I guess she's just short on sleep, like she said.